Greeting and welcome to the Intensive Success Growth. I am your host, Nishant Sharma. Please give warm welcome to our guest, Zhe Scott. Zhe Scott is a SEO Queen and digital marketing agency. Welcome, Zee.
Thank you for having me, Nisha.
Okay, my
How are
pleasure.
you today?
I'm good, good. Let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Well, when I grew up in the 80s, I grew up in a household with my mom and dad who were very much into technology. I was one of the first kids to turn in a typed paper in elementary school. And so from that, I really had developed an affinity for computers. And as I went through school, unbeknownst to me as a high school student, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed science and technology. I was really focused on getting into Harvard, and so I just dove head first into all my classes and was a straight A student. So when I went to MIT and I began to just explore software development and website design and the different technologies as they were emerging in the late 90s, it just became clear to me over the years that website design and SEO were game changers. And so I've just kind of built my career as a technologist in that area.
Okay, great. What are the top three reasons why do people fail?
I think the top three reasons people fail is one, they are not consistent. They're not consistent. Two, they don't take the time to really consider lessons learned and apply those lessons to do something different. And three, they don't know what they don't know. As a business owner, it's very easy to live in an island, mentally, isolated. But it's so important to be connected to other like-minded individuals. I think Kanye West talks about how he loves being around people who are smarter than him. And if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So you really definitely need to ask for help, seek out experts, because there's always something you don't know. The biggest room in the world is a room for improvement.
Okay. What, what are the your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
Well, I think my my greatest failure um, would have to be, personally. Um, I was not able to stay connected to my oldest daughter for the longest time. And just navigating parental alienation at the hands of her father and just that whole situation. It was very difficult. But when I got the advice of an expert, a legal expert who told me what to do. I followed his instructions to a T. And now, I'm reconnected with my daughter and we have regular conversations. And it wasn't her who didn't want to have conversations. It was her stepmom and her father who were roadblocks. But I think at this time, things are much better now.
Okay, great. What's your success secrets that other can model from you?
I think the secrets to my success has always been to be a student, to always be learning. Um, I'm always I'm always reading. Like one of the books I'm reading right now is Laws of Success by Les Brown, and I'm always reading marketing books, personal and professional development books, and of course I always read my Bible. I really like the book of Proverbs because it has a lot of wisdom that's applicable both personally and professionally. And it's just always being learning and absorbing wisdom and seeking wisdom and avoiding pitfalls that other people have made has been definitely uh, one of the reasons why I run a six-figure agency to this day. Second, I would say, prayer and meditation is very important. Just taking that time to reflect, taking that time to stop is really important. We're not designed to just as humans to keep on going, 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 going. We need time to slow down, to rest, and to reflect. And third, I would say the other part of my success is the fact that I have an outlet. I am a violinist, and this past weekend I had the opportunity to play at Bethlehem Temple Church's 80th year anniversary, and it was an awesome experience. As a violinist, yeah, it doesn't generate as much money as working as an SEO queen, but it gives me that creative outlet so that I can express myself. And those, you don't get standing ovations in business, but you do on stage. So I love that.
Great. So, what's your company motto?
uh, our company motto, it's time to grow. It's time to grow. We actually have we have a couple of company jingles, but the one that you'll hear on our podcast is it's time to grow with the SEO Queen, get more credibility, visibility, and profitability with search engine optimization.
Great. Who is your ideal client?
My ideal client is a business owner that wants to scale their online sales. They already have a proven product, they already have a proven service, they're pretty clear on who they want to work with in the market, and they are ready to take their website to even greater heights. And so, yeah, so we work with, black owned businesses, women owned businesses, small businesses, technology companies, and coaches.
Okay. How do you find your ideal client?
Well, we find our ideal client through search engine optimization, uh, Facebook ads, networking, um, just referrals. We get a lot of referrals. And that's how we've grown our business. Oh, and social media. I can't forget social media, of course.
Okay. Do you use Google Ads?
You know what? I have been we run about $20,000 worth of Google ad spend for clients, and we have not launched our own company Google Ads, but we will soon.
Okay, great. How do you deliver five-star client experience?
I think integrity and is the secret. One thing that sets the SEO Queen apart from other digital marketing companies is that we really communicate with our clients through our online portals, and also just our email, our social media. We just want to deliver what we say we're going to deliver and consistently communicate.
Okay. How do you handle rejections?
Oh wow, how do I handle rejections? I mean, it depends, but I think when it comes to this business, the marketing business, about 70% of companies don't have an SEO strategy. And when I'm talking to business owners, there could be a plethora of reasons why a no is given. But I always try to delve deeper and ask more questions when faced with no's. But no's a lot of times means, no, not right now, or no, maybe it's not a match, but it comes with the territory.
Okay. How do you start your day?
I start my day with prayer, and then after prayer, I get my son off to school, and then I'm to work.
Great. So, what are you grateful for today?
Oh my goodness, I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for life, health, and strength. I'm grateful for my pastor and my church family. I'm grateful for my boo. I'm grateful for my son. I'm grateful for my clients, my family. I'm grateful for the gift of music. I'm grateful for just having been able to go to MIT and graduate with 2 degrees. I'm grateful for Um, just, just all my blessings.
Okay.
I'm
How young are you?
grateful for it all.
How young are you?
How young am I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not sharing my age.
Okay.
But I will say I did start college in the late 90s. So I
Okay.
will say that.
Okay. So can I assume you are 36
Extrapolate
year
from
young?
there.
Can I assume you are 36 year young?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You are not 36.
That's a fair assumption.
Okay. Okay. You are not 36 year young. You are 18 year young with 18-year experience.
Yeah, I shoot, I'm trying to think. Okay. Yeah, I have over 20 years experience in this industry. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So great.
over 20 years experience. Mhm.
Okay. What's your plan to achieve your goal?
Watching my numbers, and um just being consistent and not giving up. That's
Okay.
my plan.
Okay. How would you feel in case you don't achieve your goal?
Oh, that's not gonna happen. I think for every goal that I've ever really set in life, I pretty much have achieved it. Um, yeah, that's one thing that my mom says about me is that I'm very persistent. You'll be surprised what you can achieve with consistency and persistence.
Yes.
I
Right.
mean, persistence is unbelievable.
Okay, great.
How much ground you can cover being persistent.
Okay. In how many months you ranked website on first page?
Well, my personal best has been 24 hours.
24 hours.
Mm-hmm. 24 hours is my personal best. But it could take anywhere from 45 days to 90 days to start to get organic website traffic.
Okay, great. Because sometimes like website takes 6 months to 1 year rank on first page.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I mean, it depends. Like, if you're talking about a website that's already indexing, already getting traffic, it's usually faster to, excuse me, to get onto Google page one. If you're talking about a very fresh domain, it may take longer. It just depends. I saw some really unusual things this year, where I had a client with a .co domain, and Google just would not index it. But when we went to the same domain but .com, it indexed like that. Same content, same everything. So it really varies.
yes, right. So what advice you will give younger yourself?
Um, Advice I would give my younger self is to don't be scared of becoming an entrepreneur. Because when I was an undergrad, I wanted to go the entrepreneurial route, and I was little scared. And many years later, I finally, in circumstances later, I finally took the plunge. But I would have said to my younger self, "It's okay. You could jump on in there."
So how can we support you?
Well, I have a conference coming up on July 23rd, 2022, and you can definitely support by being in the room. And if you can't be in the room, you can share it with someone else who can. It's going to be on Saturday, July 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Long Beach Hilton Hotel. And you can purchase tickets exclusively at seoqueen.com/conference.
Okay, great. And what would you like to say about your guest experience on this show?
Well, I think it has been very enjoyable. You have a lot of great questions, except for the age one, but it's all good.
Okay, thank you. What's your final word?
My final word to those who are watching the podcast is, just be encouraged today. Don't give up. The world of business has its ups and downs, and everybody, regardless if you are employed or you are an employer, there's always going to be ups and downs. But don't quit.
Yes. Thanks, Z, for sharing your wisdom with us on the behalf of our intensive success growth community and team. We really appreciate you. Until the next time, all good wishes to you.
All right, thank you so much.